We have our first position, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get some work in, fam. I'm not gonna hold you. It is nice to be able to watch bots work and all, but I do have some work to do for y'all as well. So what I need to do is there's one of the bots, right? Our EMA and RSI bot that I need to review because I don't think the parms are directly updated yet. So let me go find out what this backtest is called real quick. Let me just do easy reader. Let me just search easy reader and that should populate. Easy, hold up. Reader. I am going to get a lot more organized. I'm not going to hold you. Easy reader. EMA RSI. Oh, really? It'll be. Sometimes I trick myself. EMA RSI. Bet. Easy reader. I need to run this back test real quick to see if these, if it is what I'm expecting with this. So give me a second. All right, let's run this back test. Hold on. All right, we Gucci now. All right, I just had to fix the mic real quick, so it's a little bit better. So I'm running the back test on our EMA and RSI bot. This is our easy reader bot. This is a momentum breakout bot, if I'm not mistaken, fam. Momentum reversal bot. All right, bet. So I'm gonna run our back test on it, fam. Because I want to check the parms that are currently on it, because I think it's a bit out of date and I need to update it, fam. So give me a second there. And if y'all don't like the vibes, if you want me to turn it down, let me know. But I think it is a vibe, huh? You know, there's some moments. All right, beautiful. The vibes are good. The vibes are good. It's not too intrusive. The vibes are letting us. Bet. My fault. This backtest is taking a little bit of a while to run, but once it is loaded, it should just fly through. So allow it just to load a bit. And while it's loading, let me come back over here. All right. So would this bot be considered a momentum breakout, mean reversion? What type of strat is this bot? All right, I done bought you enough time. You should be able to run now. No issues. Here we go. And it should be able to run a lot faster. So just give it a minute. And today I need to spend some time on being able to figure out one process with regards to loading data in a backtest and being able to make sure that it's Gucci and it's no problems. All right, so while you load the data, let me come back over here. This bot is a momentum reversal bot, hybrid momentum slash mean reversion. Why mean reversion components? We have it here. The momentum components here, not a breakout. So classification, this is a mean reversion bot with momentum continuation. It enters when RSI shows stretch conditions and EMA confirms that the turn is happening. The short hold time and the tight profits are classic scalping classification. a reversal. All right, then I tell y'all it's gonna fly. All right, bet. So now this back test is running. I just want to see, I just got to get it to where, like when it loads the data, it's a lot faster. I got it to where I can get it to run a lot quicker. Yeah. One thing I do want to maybe adjust is, hold on. Please tell me I already did. Okay, there's only 2 take profits. Bet it was 4 before. BB power is true, beautiful. All right, bet. So this is what I'm liking. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this. So this strategy was able to, all of our strategies, I don't think I said it, but all of our strategies start with $100 and we want to see how well it performs. This strategy was able to take 230 trades, take $100, turn it into 70,000, and its win rate is 94%. So I want to copy, I want to come here, I want to paste the back test, and then I'm going to copy it. I'm going to have Claude Code review it real quick. All right, perfect. Now review using RG, less, tel, terminal commands to understand the backtest and what differs from the backtest and the live bot. While I'm here, I might as well just like work on this now, because I need to figure out a plausible way, fam, in order to load data into our backtest, and it doesn't take a year and a freaking day. All right, what do you know about loading data for 0 DTE options backtesting? Do not review our code base yet. All right, you're still reviewing. All right, you should be done in a moment. Then I already have our library with all of the data and the information. So I want to say is that review. All right, intraday granularity, excuse me. Full option change, Greek, underlying price. Okay. Hold on. All right, this should be a little bit better. My fault. I'm just, never mind. You don't care. Let me just keep going. All right, review using RG, less terminal commands to understand the data we are working with before we proceed with this swim. Don't worry, our bots are still moving, right? Everybody's still looking for position right now, so nobody is really active, and I kind of almost felt that was going to be the case, especially being, but hold on. Especially being New Year's Eve and all. All right. Yeah, I didn't expect as much. This is hour and a half. Excuse me. Market closes at 1:30. Yeah, not expecting as much. I mean, you're already done. Yeah, this bot finishes at 10:54. Bet. So let me just go ahead and stop you. Yeah, everybody's just minding their P's and Q's. And I'm working on this bot right now. and you need to be a lot better with feedback. All right. Beautiful. Only R side, no BB power, 4, 2, 10, 12. So you see there's a lot of things that, excuse me, we need to adjust. Beautiful. So backtest uses BB power for confirmation. Live bot uses our size zones. This is significant. Okay, simpler, tighter, slippage model, premium filter. Okay. All right, review and make sure you're ready to update the live bot such that it matches what we validated in backtesting before we proceed. All right, let me come back here. Really? I thought you'll be like, my fault, my fault. I forget it does that. So I'm having this Claude Code review the data so he can understand how it works, and I'm going to work on a quick little formula or file that is. Are you using Python 3? I think you're using Python 3. Hold on. Oh no, okay, you figured it out. All right, both. Add, update, and then take profit, simplify. All right. Entry window closed. Yeah. So this bot, so we have a couple of bots that's already like clocking out for the day. And I like it. 10:58. So this bot is done. Penny for you. Let me go ahead and close you out. I appreciate you. All right, let's come back to our. All right. Let's. Oh shit. Question was, so this is a momentum reversal bot, right? Okay, hold on. I'll get back to that. All right, let's get this done. Then make sure we update the change log once completed. So let me let you go ahead and have fun and get that over and done with. $1 billion. Like $1 billion though. Oh shit, we're running into a little bit of problems. That's crazy how I'm running into, hold on. Run into a bit of issues. Like I stopped these bots and they're running into rate limits. That doesn't matter because I switch automatically over to Thinkorswim whenever there's a rate limit. So you see how it's able to manage it automatically. Yeah. All right, bruv. Spy, okay. All right. All right. We need a way that is proven and can be easily replicated. How to load this data for a backtest that doesn't take more than 1 minute and 30 seconds to get done. We have, let me give you the Conda environment. We have the following. First, before we proceed, run a few terminal commands to understand how to use it and what's available, and then think of a plan before we proceed to do this. All right, bet. So you're tackling it for me, fam. I appreciate you. I have a question. Hold on. All right. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. All right, so I'm just gonna let this one finish, and just give me a second. Gotta look at something real quick. Real quick. 2 seconds. Okay, I found what I needed. All right, bet I found what I needed. So you're doing that. Yeah, I'm Jit. I thought you'd have been like straight already. I thought you would have been Gucci. If y'all do have any questions, so today we are paper trading our bots. In addition to paper trading our bots, I'm bouncing around, finishing up a few admin stuff for our bots, right? So if you do have any questions about what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, go ahead and let me know. Today is more so like a freestyle day. Yes, I am. Okay, make sure you get right, fam. Yes, we are going to be, we are paper trading, but in the midst of paper trading, also want to be, make sure that I get this admin work out the way. So we are paper trading, but I do have some admin work, to be able to get done. All right. So this is what we are do. All right, double check your work before we get started on the next item. Make sure nothing is overlooked. Beautiful. A lot more focused. A lot more focused, man. Use Python and not Python 3. And are you in the right conda environment? I don't know if you are. Let me just go ahead and give you the proper conda environment and use the conda environment. Make sure you have the proper items, yeah, fam. All right. I want to test this. Create a 0DTE parquet file, load each year, filter. Okay. Why are we filtering when the data is only 0DTE, right? Let's double check before we proceed with creating these files. All right, bet. Gucci them. All right, bet. Let me. Are you? No, you're not using Python. You're just using. Yeah, because that was one thing I'm noticing. I'm like, damn, we filtering through 0. So the position class reads from the config, so it automatically use the new to. Okay. All right, bet. So I'm gonna let you just go ahead and update that. Make sure you understand all the data proper fam. Today's been kind of a lazy. This week has been kind of a lazy week. So now, plus I had a little bit of dental work, so I really couldn't talk as much earlier this week. I mean, I still can't. I'm kind of like pushing through it right now. So that's why I kind of had to bring in the vibes. Like at any moment, sometimes I'll need to take a step back and be like, oh man, a little bit too painful, but I'm still pushing through. Okay. Oh, it has all DTEs, 2 times more data. Okay. No. Let's back up. Double check that the data raw is all DTEs. And then let's plan around that once confirmed. All right, bet. Now, earlier you mentioned that the bot is a momentum reversal bot, right? So we want to be able to gauge the following. Oh shit. First, advise if we're on the right track. If not, can modify a bit. What we're looking to do with this data is use it to audit, not really to block signals, right? If correct, proceed to run a few terminal commands to check how we'll do this. If you haven't already, no. Review, all data providers are here. And then keys are here. Do not expose. All right, test, then advise your findings. That's what I kind of like doing too. Like I'm done with one, I can bounce back to the other one. A little bit of ADHD, I know that, but it's okay if I can keep up with it, right? You gotta know yourself, right? Know yourself, fam. We got the vibes going, and okay, hold on. I just got two things real quick. Two things real quick, fam. Real quick. Okay, incomplete only the first 2.5 hours of the day, where stated data has the full entire 6.5 days, 100%. Both are 100% DTE. Okay. All data sets are 100% is DTE, but the time coverage, and that's on purpose, right? So we have 9:30, and we have the full day. Okay. We're going to be working with both, right? We have some strats that only use partial, and then others full day, right? But you're certain that all data sets are 0 DTE and none has 1 DTE or anything like that, right? Yes, fam. Yes. All right, you're on the right track. These metrics will help identify when not to trade signals. When not to trade signals, a signal blocker, rather than just post auditing trades. The idea is to detect unfavorable conditions in real time and skip these entries. Fucker. The right alpaca client to use is the following. Proceed. Let me do one final absolute verification by checking for any non-DTE dates across all data sets. Using Python, no, you just folded. Little user error. User error. Now let me test the other symbols too. Those I know are straight 0 DTE. It's just a matter of these big boys, QQQ and IWM. I want to make sure they're Gucci them. And we can proper understand how to be able to do that. We do still have our bots going, but I'm just fixing a couple things, right? A couple things to be able to make it a bit better, fam. A bit better. All right, alpaca data flowing. All right, beautiful. No, listen, we do not want these new signal metrics, right, to block. We need it to collect data. Then maybe after a week or two of paper trading, maybe we'll move over to implementing it. But for now, we wanted to collect it data based on these signals so we can properly understand how the bot is performing in real trading. Make sense? Now make sure you understand how to implement this properly. All right, absolutely confirmed. I'm absolutely, I am 100% certain that all of your data sets are only 0 DTE. I verified 87.8 million rows across all 4 data sets, 0 DTEs. The row count differs are due to the time coverages, not the DTE. So full day, first 2.5 hours, only 5.5 hours, and you're correct. Your strategies, okay. Partial and then full day strategies. All right. Keep this in mind for when we're going to update the library, fam. But now, let's proceed with working with the partials. Let's create a file here. Examples. Should really spell that better, huh? Examples. There we go. With proving how to load the data and make sure it is done correctly based on what you think will work. Proceed. All right. Got it. You want observational metric collection but non-signal blocking. Excuse me. The goal is to log the metrics at signal time, capture the market state. When the signal fires, track the outcome. Did the trade hit TP or SL? Hold time or profit or loss. Correlate after 1 to 2 weeks. Analyze what conditions led to wins versus losses. When the signal fires, snapshot all of the following. When the trade closes, store. Now this lets you all right. You do have a structure. Yes, you do. All right. where in the bot would we update this, and also making sure to update as well before we proceed. All right, so spy theta data loader. Wait. Full day, partial. Let's make absolute certain. Shit. Conda. Activate. Algo. There we go. Any full year, fam. Full year. You're just doing 1 day. All right. Hold on. Let's update. So this is full year. Full year here. And then fix this issue. And also fix the following issue. All right, bet. So EasyBot, Snapshire is beautiful. All right. Run a few terminal commands to confirm you understand how to do this and that the data is flowing and we can capture what is needed without issues before we proceed. Bam. Beautiful. I appreciate you, bruh. I appreciate you. And then as soon as this is done, I'm going to go have it. And this is all part of the process, man. I'm not going to hold you. Like, there's going to be some moments where we need to fix the back test and make sure that it actually works the way we need it to. And this is part of the process, right? There's some back tests that I have working and it flies through. There's other back tests that just takes a while. So instead of like continue just to patch it through, I'd rather just have a set example that's already here and ready to go and just shows them, all right, bet this is how you actually do it. Let me come back here. Data flows correctly. Now let me verify. Can write the new events. Row, log. I can write back and correlate the data for analysis. Okay, I just want to prove a point that we're going to get this a lot better. Nope, you go back to your spot. Thank you for your service. I really do appreciate you. Now I need you to go back to your spot. Thank you for your service. I appreciate you. All right, proceed. Shit. Perfect. Now let me test the. I think that's only. Oh, okay. I don't need that. I don't need that. We need you to split the QQQ1 up, one for partial, full year, and one for full day, full year. Proceed. All right, beautiful. So you're a mere nah, cause it's getting into like choppy zone, and I don't even want to trade when it's choppy zone. So I'm probably not going to have you trade then. That's no problem. No problem. All right, bet. So we're having you do that, and I need you. Okay, QQQ full day. All right, bet. 9 seconds. Multi-year. All right, let me. That's how you crash the system. I don't want to load two things in. All right, you should be almost done. Updating change log. All right, bet you're almost done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't need that one. Billowing. That means smoke going up in the air. Legit, even though it's still right there. I didn't actually create a summary. I will just delete that. All right, without creating a file, what is the current benchmark results after running both? I need you to fix that, homie. I need you to fix that. All right. Partial day, full day. Okay. All right. So we can have it. Let's create one. Wait, do I have? I don't. Hold on. I'm pretty. Okay, no. These are just the main two. Everything else. Double check. Nah, let me not have him confuse you. Okay. Bet. Now that's part one. Do I have it update what we have so far in the catalog, or have it updated in the okay. Backtesting strategy. No, hold on. Give me 1 second. Do I have? I just want one for data, bruh. All right, let's create a living document. Basically instructions, right? Based on what we learned, how to properly load data for backtest here before we proceed. Make sure to update as well. All right, bet. All right, bet. I appreciate you. Hold on. Now we got some other work to do. Y'all gonna see. This is super basic. We want to get this to look like this. All right. All right, perfect. Now review. Who's that? RangeBaby. We noticed that is super basic when it comes to logging details about what it is doing as compared to our other bots. Review and ID where the issue is and propose how we can update it so we can see everything that it is doing. All right, bet. So you're gonna do that. Data loading guide. Just make sure. We got the data loading guide. Bet. Now we're gonna work on vectorize functions. Being able to vectorize operations for backtest, right? So that's the next thing. So we've already figured out how to load the data. Now I want to be able to figure out being able to vectorize operations, like being able to vectorize signal finding, being able to vectorize whenever we need to scan, right? Being able to vectorize different items or loops. Hey, fucker. Don't need that. All right. Now, quickly double check if IWM DIA SPX is local or no. Okay. Last 3 balls. Okay. RangeBaby. Show price balance zone. Why no signals? Show. Okay. Show broke or below. Waiting for above. Show even score. And I feel like you should have all right. Okay, before review and see how there is signal classification. Let's make sure that is in the bot also. Before we proceed, use terminal commands to review the backtest that this bot was based off of. Okay. No local files, only CSV. Okay. I just have the stock data. No. All right. That's fine. We need to now work on being able to vectorize functions within a backtest such that it works properly, and also having a pre-index included as well. Let's think about this and then run a few terminal commands before we create the files. Now I see the picture, detect has no logging at all. It just returns the signal, dictionary, or none silent. Okay. All right, let's get this done. See, most of our bots are about to clock out today. Then update change log once completed. Most of our bots are about to clock out for the day, fam. Let's just go back and check on them. Meaniebear, your Guap. Who else? Sniper, your Guap. Who else? Mind the Gap, your Guap. I appreciate you. Still have a couple more running. You know who I want to recheck again? Let me go ahead and run you, because you're going to be off admin hold. You proper ready. You proper ready. All right, bet. Let me let you go for the little time that you have left. You kind of cheated. You definitely kind of cheated. I can see you're already using pre-index. Let me create a comprehensive guide on vectorization and pre-indexing for 0 DTE backtest. Okay. You kind of cheated already, bruh. A practical example. We funking right now, man. We are funking right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's come back over here so y'all can see what we vibing on. Y'all should be vibing with me. I'm vibing right now. Very. I love it. I love it. All right, so I should be able to stop you. Come back here. All right, bro, come on. Holy cow. You gonna be that guy, huh? You gonna be that guy, huh? Make us have to go through the entire thing, bruv. Oh yeah, you kind of are done for the day, huh? So I can prove a fuck. Let me make sure. See, I like my little feedback you're giving me here. All right, bet. I didn't ask you to do all that. Now, let's update with the new data loading. and vectorize functions and pre-index if not done already. So we could put all this together. Let me go see your vectorized backtest demo. Let me go look at your vectorized backtest demo. Library, guides, examples. I love it. Now update the backtest with the data loading optimization. Okay. All right. So you said bruv is good. So we can prove a point. Let me go ahead. So we can prove the point. Hold on. Where's the time? Time. There we go. Let's put 15. I just want to see that it works. I know you want to see that it works, man. All right, so y'all see how this is a lot better than what it was before? A lot better, fam. A lot better. I appreciate this, man. All right, beautiful. So I'm just gonna let you run for like maybe 5 more minutes. Okay. Who else do I have to work on? Um, you're fine. All right. Well, this is almost about wrapping this. Oh, fuck no. Wait, fucker. Calm your tits, bro. Excuse me. Sorry. Sometimes I forget where I'm at. All right, let's run this. Let's see how much faster this got. Now remember, before this used to take a little bit of a while to be able to run. Now it should be a lot quicker, fam. It should be a lot quicker. All right, come on. All right, man. You sold me a bill of goods. Don't tell me you sold me snake oil. Don't tell me you sold me a bill of goods. I'm testing right now to be able to see if our new data loading process is working. If the data loading process is working for a new back test, then it'll be great. Now moving forward for all of our other back tests, we'll be able to run them without problems. So I'm doing some admin work right now. We do have our bots still trading, right? So we do have our bots still, a couple still looking for positions right now. This is our Momo bot, a momentum breakout bot that trades QQQ. Hasn't found anything yet. Here is our Belair bot. This is another breakout bot that trades SPY. Here's Second Chance, another breakout bot that trades QQQ. Here's our high frequency trading bot. And I kind of figured this, right? Because today is New Year's Eve and everything. So things are going to be kind of slow. Here's our DunieBaby. This is the bot we created yesterday live with y'all. So this bot is up and running, right? And we're getting a lot better periodic updates, fam. Lot better. So I'm going back to our back test. I mean, that wasn't fast. I feel like that was still slow as shit. All right, you're Gucci. And after we run this back test, I think we're just going to call it a day, bro. You feel me? I got completed. I got what I needed to get done completed. Right? We're able to back test. There were no issues. There was a bit of issues earlier this morning. I think that was more so the ISP, not necessarily the BOTs. But nonetheless, nah, man, we're Gucci them. Yo, bro. See, the back test flies. Once the data loads, man, the back test flies. And just being able to load the data, bro. Like, I don't know what you did, but it didn't work. The pre-index was already working. Like, I already had that working. I wasn't really worried about that too much, right? It's just a matter of being able to load the back test, bro, that I wanted to see. All right. The data loading is still taking a awful long time. Let's find out why. Now you're gonna compact. All right, so everything is still legit. It's just, yo, this data loading. I think, let me go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to call it a wrap. Listen, if I'm not back, y'all make sure y'all have a very safe and happy new year. I'll see y'all on the, hold on. This is our bot. Maybe he just found a position. Hold on. Let me see what you about to screen. And we're seeing a lot more better information here. Okay, you just clocked out. This is a mean reversion strategy, right? So when it says that it's a retest, moderate depth, and how fast it's going, just letting us know how much efficacy, right? How much weight does this particular strat has when it comes to being able to confirm it. All right. Yeah, so it's just waiting it out. All right, man. I think this is where we're going to call it a wrap. I may be back a little bit later to be able to show y'all Sona. Sona is our smart option news analyst, little AI I've been working on for the past couple of weeks that I'm super excited about being able to bring to y'all. But nonetheless, man, it is your boy Creative. I will be back at it again with another episode. If you haven't already, please make sure you like and subscribe. If you liked it, others may too. I appreciate you. Have a good one.